morning, Happy New Year. It's 2026. Oh my gosh.
Yep, 25th of January 2026.
Yep. And we are back in Ruthee. I know it's been a long time. We've had a lot of things happen in our lives the last year or two. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we've got some records of that in our past vlogs. But yes. Anyway, for the future, we are in Ruthee. We are packed. It took us a while because we were completely unpacked. And now we're warming up the engines and we are going on a 3-month adventure. Craig, basically where are we going?
Well, we're going via Stratford, but we're going to Newhaven to catch the ferry to Dieppe, and then once we get to Dieppe, obviously we're in France, and then we're just going to play it by ear from there and see where we go and see what we discover.
We've got the first month organised, so roughly. So come along with us and see where we go, what we do. It is off season, so it's going to be an adventure in itself.
It's early January, so it's going to be nice and cold and frosty and all those sorts of lovely things.
Yeah, so anyway, thank you for coming along and enjoy our adventure. See you soon. Getting down to -4, -5 overnight, a little bit of sleet, and this is part of our hydro scheme. Everything's gone frosty and icy, but it's beautiful. Good morning. We are at Sedberg. Now, for those who've watched our previous videos, we were here just over 2 years ago. Bit of a difference to what it is now. I don't know whether you can see Craig's getting little bits of dandruff. No, it's not dandruff. It's actually snow.
Yeah, it's snowing at the moment.
It's -1, not a breeze, and it is snowing. Now, we were here just over 2 years ago and we were in a storm. We had gale force winds trying to push us off the side of the hill, and the holes, the potholes, I referred to as mini lakes. Well, our mini lakes are iced over and we could be doing some skating, but we're not.
No.
So let me show you. That's our ice rink. So a bit of a difference from last time, but unfortunately, because of the low cloud, the view's not that fantastic. But it's still a view. So this was our third choice for our stop. First stop, we were getting there miles too early, so we decided to continue on. Second stop was full of trucks, so we continued on. It's been a little bit of a out of the way, but I'm glad that we did make the effort to do the detour. And we are now on our way down south towards Loughborough and Leicester to visit some friends before we continue further down south. So, welcome along. Yeah, the flakes are big enough to see. Oh, they're coming down. The clouds are getting low.
It's going to be, it's not too bad driving. As long as the roads are okay, I'm happy with it. But, yeah.
Well, I suppose if we get started now,
yep.
They don't have time for it to build up too much.
Yep.
But it's like eiderdown. We've got big flakes. because we are in the Yorkshire Dales, so this is snow area. So that's a lot of snow. Good morning to a very cold, windy, but beautiful part of the country. We've found a lay-by around Foxton. We've actually got it against a lock, which is almost frozen. We had to sleep last night, gale force winds, but yeah, it's not a bad little spot. Anyway, we're about to disappear. Craig's just realised we've left something very important back at home for our travels overseas, so we're going to have to go all the way back home again to get this document. But we wouldn't be able to leave the country without it, so at least we found out before we got too far. We're only newbies, we're learning the hard way. We had bacon and eggs this morning, so we're ready to go. And yeah, we'll take you on our travels with us. Catch you later. So much paperwork, but it was fine. Got home, we decided to have a shower, take advantage of the facilities, and we had a quick shower, and we were in and out in 3/4 of an hour, turned around and headed back, and we stayed at our favourite park up just out of Carlisle? Penrith. We got our fuel from Carlisle and then Penrith, and so now we are on our way to Stratford-upon-Avon. Let me show you the beautiful sunrise. Everything's just waking up. During the day.
You did all that packing 5 bags from the keyboard. All right, you can go to Sri Lanka.
I've made it to Sri Lanka.
Right, we're here at the tramway at Stratford, and we are having our last meal with our friends from Australia. And the tramway is actually owned by some Indian people, so we're having a really nice Indian goat curry, lamb sag, Caesar salad with halloumi, and chicken korma. So it's nice. Good morning. We spent a comfortable night at the Henley-on-Thames motorhome and caravan park.
300 yards, turn left.
Okay, and after spending 3 days, oh, the river's really risen. This is the Thames that is close to flooding. We've had rain. And it's worked its way down. Good place for the ducks.
Turn left.
Anyway, as I was saying, we've spent the last 4 days at Stratford-upon-Avon at the Shakespeare Marina, helping our friends get their narrowboat sorted, ready for sail. And we put them on a coach yesterday to their ship. They're catching the Queen Anne back to Australia. That's a bit wonky. And so we dropped them off, and we're now on our way to France. So we had a nice night here, and we found a Sunday roast. First Sunday roast I've had since we've been in Scotland. They don't do Sunday roasts in Scotland. Probably because it's too much of an English thing, and Scottish people aren't too keen on English things. So yes, it was lovely. We're now heading closer towards our port. We are going to be catching a ferry tomorrow. Craig, what's the name of the port that we're going from?
Newhaven.
So we're going from Newhaven Port.
Going to Dieppe.
And going to Dieppe, yes. And so we're just leaving this beautiful part of the world and heading towards the port for a very relaxing day, just sorting out the van and just getting ourselves organised for the trip. Well, we were going to stay here tonight, but there's an access part across for the farmer, so we're not going to risk it. We don't want to get in anybody's way. But it's certainly a lovely area. We're around East Sussex. On our way to option 2. It's a shame, it's a beautiful view. There's some of the chalk hills over there as well. Well, this was option 2. It's a bit windy. Smile. We've just made a beautiful pizza with all the leftovers. Everything that we can't take with us to France, which is all meat and all dairy products, has been eaten in one way or another. This is the final combination of chorizo, 2 types of ham, mushrooms, cherry tomatoes, mature cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese. So with 40-mile-an-hour winds blowing outside, we're going to enjoy our dinner and have a nice night and get ready to go to France in the morning.
Cheers.